Here, and today I am playing Fallout Shelter for you guys. It's a strategy game. Found it on Google Play, of course. It's where I find most of my games, to be honest. And I'm pretty much just gonna be explaining the game to you guys and showing you like what's gonna be happening, pretty much. I'm gonna be talking about the characters, the armors and stuff you can get for such things, the rooms you can get, the quests. They added a new thing called quests. I want to tell you guys about that, and I want to give some shout outs too, and just talk about the game pretty much. I'm excited to show you guys about this because this is probably one of my all-time favorite mobile games. Not just games in general, but just one of my mobile games, one of my favorites. I play it quite a bit. I'm going to show you guys my vault and all the characters that I have. Alright, so right now I have a situation at hand here. Alright, and then to get my login reward, I have a red mole rat infestation going on right about now. So we're getting that taken care of. Alrighty. We should take care of this a little faster. Come on, guys. So, if you haven't already, tell your friends to join in watching this stuff here. Alright, so we got that done, and... Alright, still going on in other rooms. Yeah. Hey, Assassin Gaming. Yeah, they are communists. Alright, and I have some dead vault people. Revive them. Heal her. Jeez, why are they dying so fast? They're level 50, I think. No, that one's level 1. Okay, I can understand her dying. I mean, her health is like plummeting. Not Tim. Yeah, Timmy died. Timmy's dead. Timmy is very dead. This guy's probably gonna die too. Come on. Pick him. Get him. There you are. Oh my goodness, he's gonna die. Oh, a corpse. Isn't that pleasant? Let's revive him real quick. Alright, so now that this is over with, alright, so this is my vault right here. I have a fully upgraded power plant room, right? I have fully upgraded water treatment plants. I have fully upgraded diners, barracks, which is pretty much the rooms where they stay in. It used to be called living quarters back in the day in the earlier stages of this game. Alright, everybody keeps dying, man. Come on, quit dying. Yeah, more mole rats. I don't even understand how this happened, because last time I was on here, nothing was even close to something happening, and it's very irritating when this happens. Because apparently it can do this when you're not even on the game. Because they fixed that feature too, because usually if you close out of the game during an incident, then the incident, would stop until you got on the next time. But it turns out it can keep going, and incidents can keep happening no matter what the situation is. Like, I got attacked by death claws recently. Alright, and I just had another kid be born. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna... Alright, hold on, let me click this room that I just got. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of death. So much death. More death than I ever want. And, alright, so first thing I'm going to talk about today is the characters. There's a lot of characters to cover here. So, they have different kinds of characters. They just have normal characters, you know, that you see, like, just kind of like normal people. And then they have, like, more advanced characters, like, let me find one. No, not her. Like Three Dog right here. Yeah, Three Dog. He's from Fallout 3. If you haven't played the story, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but he's not too terribly important to the story, but he's part of it. You can't get anywhere without him, pretty much. And then we have James from Fallout 3 as well. How does one get these special characters? That is a good question. A good way to get these special characters is through things called lunchboxes, and you do that by getting objectives. See, like this: successfully rush one room. So, if I rush a room, this might or might not work. I don't know. Depends. 10%. All right. So I'm gonna let this rush, and then if you succeed, it gives you an objective completion, which will give you a lunchbox. Now, I mean, it's not a very high chance that you'll get a rare character, but it's like 15%, I think. And it'll give you junk, money, weapons sometimes, medicine. And then it'll give you, see, I just got another rare character. Even though I don't need him, but I got another one. So, and then they come through here, through the wasteland, and they still haven't got rid of the Christmas theme yet, and I don't think they've done it with Clash of Clans either yet. Yeah, they haven't. See, aren't there pets? Yes, there are pets. I don't think I have a person that has a pet at this current moment, but yes, there are pets. Like all of them actually add skills to your character. Like some of them will increase your critical hits, or your luck, or just anything really, just anything that in the game that could possibly help you. They can help you with that. And then we'll check my objectives, and you can skip objectives via the Nuka Quantum. How do we get pets? You either have to come across them on quests, which I'll get to quests later, and you have to, or you find them in the lunchboxes, of course, and they have something called pet carriers, which I don't think I can get one, because that costs money. Yeah. Alright, so, unless they've gotten rid of pet, no, they didn't. Alright, so, there is a pet. Those are the pets that you can get. It has all kinds of different pets. And then, they also have something called Mr. Handy. I totally forgot about Mr. Handy. Mr. Handy will collect your stuff, like your food, your water, your electricity, while you're not on the game. Can you get pet characters from objectives? Yes, you can, but it's a very rare occasion that you do. I want to see if I can get one. And by the way, my vault is not like this. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I cheated, and I used an app for this. Yeah, I'm not getting a pet carrier. As you can see, there's a very broad range of objectives that you can do. Alright. Yeah, it's not working. Alright, but yeah, you can get them from objectives that you have to complete, and some of them are more difficult than the others, but they work out pretty well for the most part sometimes. Like, I think in almost all of my playthroughs of this game, I've gotten at least one pet carrier objective, and it seems to work out for the most part. Oh yeah, I'm just a dog chasing cars. Oh, and now we can get to crafting. They added crafting to this game, which I'm really glad they did that, because it seems to add a lot more to the game instead of you just coming across stuff. And it gives you things called junk, which you can use to build stuff. Like, to build a pipe rifle for some reason, you need a fan and a car. And it takes 1 hour and 42 minutes and 59 seconds to build. And it costs 6 caps, so I'll build one. Really? Another rad roach? Alright. So, yeah, we'll let that do it. That's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. Like, what even? Oh my goodness, what is up with all of these rad roaches everywhere? Why? Yeah, another one. Another one. Alright, so that one is under control again. And they're going in their little burrow thing again. Who knows? They'll probably be back. Come on back. I don't care. Alright, so we can finish that for one Nuka-Cola Quantum. And that'll speed up the process of getting it. And bam, the gun is done. Craft 2 weapons. I get an objective for that. So while we're there, I'll just go ahead and craft another one. I'll just craft another pipe pistol. Alright, so I got that crafting. They're going to get cheesecake. Yeah, they'll probably be back for cheesecake. Alrighty. So I got this going for me pretty well. Two weapons. And what did I get from that? I got 300 caps. And caps is what you use to upgrade your buildings and all that jazz. Now, I was going to show you guys the quest system, but when I was on this game earlier, this game kept lagging out on me, and the quest just would stop, like you couldn't move or anything. So I have to get to those at a later time, and I'm just going to talk about now the Fallout games in general. Fallout, it's a fairly old, I mean not too old, but it's fairly old series. They have Fallout 1, which Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics were all on PC from 95 to 2000, I believe. Yeah. And then they took a 8-year break and they made Fallout 3, which was the first Fallout game that they incorporated first-person shooter and kind of made it an open world game. Which, I mean, it was an open world game in the first place when it first started, but they made it more of your own choice of what you wanted to go and what you wanted to do. And it was amazingly successful. They got Game of the Year for it, for both of their Fallout games. They got it for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, which is another series, but it doesn't connect to the other story at all. Like, most of them are kind of their own storylines, except 1 and 2 were their own storylines, and then Tactics was its own thing. Just kind of a standalone, like a kind of an in-between game. Kind of like what they did with Call of Duty Ghosts. It was kind of just an in-between game, kind of. They seem to do that a lot. Games seem to do that a lot, and it's good, but it's also irritating, because you also want them to continue that story. Yeah, they all are excellent games. I think Fallout 4 should have won Game of the Year, because I really do. I think Fallout 4 should have won Game of the Year, because I mean I'm particular to Fallout anyways, but I mean it literally like got us into a new generation of gaming, because it came out specifically for Xbox One and PS4, right? And it opened up a whole new things, because they came out with the Pip-Boy edition, which gave you a Pip-Boy that you could like access your game with, but not actually play the game, but you could access your game. Like, you could access your inventory and all that stuff, and like it added so much to the game by doing that. I don't think that's ever been done before. I might be wrong on that, but it's never been done from what I've seen. And like, they all just kind of became their own thing. Like, Fallout 3 was really story-oriented game. It had an amazing story, and then it added the DLCs, which just added even more to the story with the Broken Steel DLC. And it added different kinds of stories. Like, it had Mothership Zeta, which was a really cool thing to do. I'm glad they did that, put you on the alien ship and stuff. Then they had Point Lookout, which was a really cool DLC as well. And then they had the Pit, which is where you went to which is yeah, I lost my train of thought here. In the Pit, you go to downtown Pittsburgh after the apocalypse happened and stuff. So it's actually a pretty cool thing, because you get to see more of not just the capital wasteland, but you get to see parts of Pittsburgh, Um, Maine, I think, is where Point Lookout takes place. And then you get to explore even more because it adds even more like places you can go in the map. It added so much more like fast travel points and stuff. It added more characters, you know, to progress the story. It added just all kinds of new different things just to add to the game to make it a way better game. And then Fallout New Vegas, it added a lot of stuff too. It had a really good story. It had a really good like revenge type of story, and those seem to be fairly popular. And I'm gonna tell you guys about it if you haven't played it already. Some of you might have already. Yeah, Northeast Fallout 4. Fallout 4 takes place in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm gonna get Fallout 4 later. It's a totally different thing. First I gotta get to New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas. It takes place in parts of Arizona and parts in Vegas, like Las Vegas, but they call it New Vegas because Las Vegas was destroyed and they rebuilt it back up. And what happens is you're a courier and you're supposed to deliver a package to someone. I'm not going to go into detail who it is, but this guy, he wants to get it from you and he kills you. He tries to kill you. And you wake up because he shoots you in the head, but he wakes you up. Well, you wake up. He doesn't wake you up. But you wake up and you live from being shot in the head, like point blank range with a 9mm pistol. And you live and you're trying to get the chip thing back that you're supposed to deliver, and you're trying to chase him down at the same time and the ones who captured you. And then it takes place with a whole nother war. It takes a whole like another thing with the war and all that, like the war that's going on between the NCR and the and Caesar's Legion. And the NCR is more of like a military, you know, straight up like U.S. Army type of like thing. And then Caesar's Legion is more of like Roman Empire-ish, like Roman Empire sort of thing. And it's actually a really cool thing because I've sided with both of them, and both of them have good points. Oh, I don't care about the red roach infestation right now. Like both of them have really good points. Like that's what I don't like about bad guys, because they make them seem so bad in games, but they actually have like really good points. Like I'm trying to think of a game, but there's just all kinds of games out there where the bad guy actually had a point now that you think about it. And I've seen videos on it on YouTube and everything about it, like just bad guys that had good points. And I mean, I'm not saying the means of them doing it. Yeah, Shepard in MW2. That's a good one. Thank you, Assassin Gaming. I couldn't think of anyone. So if you want to, write down in the comments any characters that you know of that actually had a good point now that you think about it and they were bad guys. I think Makarov might have had a pretty good point. Like he was just, he was wanting to free. Like he was just wanting his country to be back to the way it was, kinda. And that one dude from Call of Duty Ghost, he had a pretty good point. Because, I mean, those guys practically left him for, there's no way of really saving him, but they practically left him there to die. Like, they didn't go look for him. Well, they did, but then they gave up on him. And he pretty much was just wanting revenge on what happened, and then you guys get involved with it. Which he kind of has a good point, but he kind of doesn't have... He's in that shaded gray area, I think, of having a really good point and having a really bad point. So put in the comments who had a good point now that you think about it and who didn't. I want to see what your guys' opinions are. And I also want to see your guys' opinions on what your favorite Fallout game was. Like, I want to see what your favorite Fallout game was, or Bethesda game in general, to be honest. So, now to Fallout 4. I totally got off subject there, but now to Fallout 4. Fallout 4 takes place in Boston, Massachusetts, right? Your guy was ex-military, from what I believe. I haven't played it, so I'm just going off what I've read or what I've seen and heard. He's ex-military. I think you see flashbacks of it. Yeah, Menendez, he had no point whatsoever. He was, I don't even know what was going on with him. He's just crazy. Yeah, he was just straight up crazy. Yeah, so Fallout 4. Yeah, Fallout 4. And then the bombs hit, and you go down to the shelter. You go into cryogenic freezing. You come out, and your son gets captured, and your wife gets killed. But I'm not giving away the whole entire story. I'm just giving away that part, because it's at the beginning. You can see that part for yourself without spoiling anything. Yeah, and you just go on the mission to find your son, and you come across the, oh, what are they called? The Commonwealth Minutemen, right? And you meet Preston Garvey. And you can, there's a bunch of things you can side with. You can side with the Institute, the Brotherhood of Steel, the Minutemen, and the Railroad. The Railroad is kind of like kind of like the Underground Railroad, but for synths. Yeah, synths, I think. Yeah, for synths. Then the Commonwealth are pretty much... Actually, to be honest, I know nothing of the Commonwealth. Like, I know in Fallout 3 they're referenced about, like, that guy, Zimmer, he's wanting to, like, find that lost synth. He's wanting to find him, so... I think pretty much they just... The Brotherhood, because, yeah, Brotherhood. I agree. The Brotherhood's really good. I love the Brotherhood of Steel. I've always chose the Brotherhood of Steel. Like, I'm going to give you my personal things. Fallout 3, I chose the Brotherhood of Steel because, I mean, it's the Brotherhood of Steel. They're great. I mean, Enclave, yeah. Yeah, the Commonwealth pretty much is just there to be there. The Enclave actually has a decent point if you're, like, looking for a pure, like, human race type of thing. Like, I don't like that at all, though, because, I mean, Fox, I mean... If you guys know who I'm talking about, Fox, he's a super mutant that you meet, and he can become your follower, and he's just really cool. He's a really cool dude, and I really like him. And like, the Enclave was pretty much just wanting to get rid of all the impurities that were pretty much going, which kind of makes it seem like sort of a Nazi Germany type of thing. But they're wanting to bring the old America back, but the Brotherhood of Steel is wanting to just progress us towards the future instead of bringing us back to the old ways that America used to be, because that obviously didn't work, because I mean they got bombed. So yeah, I really enjoyed both the games. I suggest you play all of them if you haven't already. I have 3 in New Vegas currently, and I just love them both to death. I've beat them both plenty upon many times, and I always find something good about the game or something different that I didn't notice the last time, and I suggest you play them. I mean, Bethesda did a really good job with both of them, because I mean they both win Game of the Year. One was made in 2008, one was made in 2010. So 2 years in between games, and they made one. First one was Game of the Year, and then the one after that was Game of the Year. Yeah, the alien spaceship. Yeah, I don't even want to bring that up. That was horror. So, let's see. I'm supposed to be getting Fallout 4 pretty soon, so I'm probably going to be talking about that whenever I get it. And telling you more about the story, and I might even do walkthroughs for you guys too, if I can do that. Yes, that spaceship was so much death. I don't even know how many times me and Assassin Gaming died trying to do that. It was on easy too. Either we were just that bad at the game then, or it was just that. Because I mean, I can do it easy now, but back then I just couldn't. And yeah, just be looking out for that stuff. just be looking out. I might do another live stream tonight. I mean, 2 in a row. I mean, why not? I mean, 2017. I have a lot of stuff coming up for my channel this year. I've already been thinking about what I'm gonna do and stuff. I'm definitely gonna put in some Minecraft eventually. Definitely gonna put in some more Trials Frontier. Definitely gonna put in some more Clash of Clans because I really enjoy doing the Clash of Clans videos. So I'm probably gonna do those, and then I'm probably gonna just whatever I'm thinking, I'm gonna do it. Because I mean, 2017, new year, and I'm wanting to progress my channel more and more as much as I can. And big shout out to Assassin Gaming, who's been talking to me through live chat. He's a good friend of mine, my best friend pretty much. Yeah, he's my best friend. And me and him, he started his channel before I did, but he's got some good videos. He does mostly trick shot videos, and most of them are really cool. He's been moderating for me pretty much the whole time, just giving me stuff to talk about, asking questions, asking your guys' questions for me to answer. So big shout out to him. I'm a big fan of his videos. Me and him collabed before. I'm probably gonna collab again soon whenever we can get it worked out. And then big shout out to your boy Ron P412, another YouTuber, part of my family. Big shout out to him. He does DIYs and stuff like that, and his videos are pretty funny. And another big shout out to ChoozyMK, another YouTuber, good friend of mine. Me and him talk sometimes about stuff. And another big shout out to another YouTuber, Black Ops Amazing. He does Black Ops, specifically Black Ops and Call of Duty stuff. Shout out to his channel. He has a really good channel. He gives really good info about stuff. Me and him have talked a couple of times before too. And thanks for watching my video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and tell me about your friends. Remember, I am Bredrick Gaming, and I think I'm pretty much the only channel that has that name, so it's a rare name. Oh yeah, Rocket League is coming soon on Assassin Gaming's channel. Be looking out for stuff like that, and I might even join him sometime. And we're going to be doing some more Roblox stuff. We were going to do it one day, but videos didn't work out right, and it was just a long, awful process for us to do, and we didn't like it a whole lot. Well, I mean, we had fun doing it. It's just, it took 3 hours for it to upload, and in the end, it didn't even look good. So we're going to have some more stuff coming out about that, and just be looking out for new stuff we got coming up. I mean, it's 2017. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Me and Assassin Gamer are going to be going on a missions trip. I'm probably going to be doing videos on that too. Yeah, just be looking out. Pretty much, that's pretty much all I can say. Look out. Follow me on Instagram at Isaiah Rudd, and then follow my friend Greg at on his too. You can either find it on my Instagram, or you can, like, he'll probably give a comment maybe on what his Instagram name is. And he also does intros too. I forgot about that. He gave me my intro that I have currently. Shout out to him. His name is Greg3778. I need to remember that because I'm always going to give him a shout out. Yeah, follow him on Instagram, and follow ChoozyMK on Instagram. You can follow me because we all give updates about our videos and stuff. So I think I'm going to end that right here, guys, and I'll probably do another live stream pretty soon. And just look on my Instagram if you want to find out more about it and what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go now, guys, and thanks for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time.